Hello and welcome to the newest episode of the Great Wendi Way, your bi-weekly stage door dish Broadway update. Our first story this week, some very exciting news. Pitch Perfect, the movie starring Broadway alums Skylar Astin and Anna Kendrick, will be getting a sequel. A Universal Pictures rep confirmed this week that a release date for Pitch Perfect 2 is set for 2015. We will definitely be following this story as we hear more information. This week it was announced that Broadway veterans Linda Lavin and John Lloyd Young would be announcing the 2013 Drama Desk Award nominations. The Drama Desk Awards recognize Broadway, Off-Broadway, and Off-Off-Broadway. Lavin won a Tony Award in 1987 for Broadway Bound and has been nominated for several shows including The Diary of Anne Frank, The Lions, and Last of the Red Hot Lovers. John Lloyd Young won a Tony for portraying Frankie Valli in Jersey Boys and recently returned to the musical in NYC. The nominations will be announced on April 29th with an awards ceremony scheduled for May 19th. The much talked about new play Breakfast at Tiffany's, currently on Broadway, announced that it will be closing on April 21st. At the time of closing, the show will have played 17 previews and 38 regular performances. It opened on March 20th at the Court Theater. The show stars Emilia Clarke as Holly Golightly and Corey Michael Smith as George Wendt. Though the show is closing relatively early, it still will be considered for the 2013 Tony Awards. The new play, The Big Knife, opened Tuesday, April 16th at the American Airlines Theater. The show stars Bobby Cannavale, Rachel Brosnahan, and Marin Ireland. The show is put on by the Roundabout Theater Company and is about the golden age of Hollywood cinema, about executives and actors in the industry. Notable TV host Wendy Williams will be coming to Broadway this summer in Chicago. She will be playing Matron Mama Morton, a role recently taken over by Broadway veteran Christine Petty, who currently plays the role on Broadway. Williams will be part of a 7-week limited engagement beginning June 25th at the Ambassador Theater. Another notable cast member, Adam Pascal, recently joined the cast of Chicago, playing the role of Billy Flynn. Unfortunate news for Smash, moving to Saturday at 8 p.m. has not helped ratings for the NBC show. In fact, last week's episode, The Dress Rehearsal, garnered the lowest ratings yet. Celebrity guest stars including Rosie O'Donnell, Matthew Broderick, Cheyenne Jackson, and the recurring character Bernadette Peters will be on the show in the future, which may help ratings. The future, however, is not looking bright. Deborah Messing, a star of the show, is currently attached to another project for next season. Monday's question of the week is, which Broadway show would you like to return? And we got many creative and interesting responses for what you want to see back on the Great White Way. A few of my favorites included Maggie at Bilbo Maggins, who tweeted, "I am really sad that I never got to see Rent before it closed." Also on Facebook, Ben G said, "How to Succeed, but not with Nick Jonas. It's one of my favorites and D-Rad was great in it." Next to Normal was a favorite on Facebook suggested by McKenna S. and got 5 likes on our Facebook page. With Wendy Williams set to join the cast of Chicago this summer and Jane Lynch to join the cast of Annie, I want to ask you, which Hollywood celebrity would you most like to see on Broadway and in which role? Tweet me or let me know on Tumblr and I'll be sure to feature my favorite answers in Monday's episode. And a happy Broadway birthday to both Reeve Carney and Gavin Creel on Thursday, April 18th. Reeve Carney is most well known for portraying Peter Parker in Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark, and Gavin Creel currently is playing Elder Price in the Book of Mormon on the West End. Thanks so much for watching this episode of The Great Wendi Way, and have a great weekend.